Welcome back, everyone. I have a lot to catch you all up on, so let's get started. Alright, so one of the things I want to show you all is my brother and his wife's house is coming along nicely. My brother and I have been working very hard on getting it built. We got the well, septic, and foundation all done, so we have been working hard the last few weeks getting the house built. As you can see, that's where we're at so far with that. Alright, if you remember in the last video that I did, my brother and I was working on this section for the town where the old barn was, and we found the old Kenworth. So this is what it looks like now. The grass is all grown back up. Just got one more place I want to show you to let you all see what it looks like now. One of the jobs that my brother and I worked on. Go show you what it looks like now, and then we're going to head back up to the house, and I'm going to give you guys all a rundown of what projects we got to get started on today. Alright, so this is a job my brother and I did. You may or may not remember. We did a lot of groundwork for a couple that bought this piece of land and built a house on. So this is what it looks like now with the trees that are planted. The grass is all grown up and they've mowed it. They got their house and garage all built, and they're all nicely settled in by the looks. Turned out really good. Let's head back up to the house so I can give you all a rundown of what we got to get going on today. All right, I am back up to the house. So straight in front of me is obviously a field. So my brother and I are going to pull the trigger on buying some farm animals, chickens, cows, pigs, sheep, probably horses. So today I'm going to run down to the shop, haul up the bulldozer. I'm going to make a road into that field a little ways. My brother and I also need to start clearing some of those trees in the distance that you can see. So what the plan is to have this field kind of be our farming, part of our farming land. As I have mentioned in one of the previous videos, the town is buying the land that my wife and I originally bought and was going to use for farming, and where our potatoes are growing right now. So once the potatoes are done growing and harvested, the town is going to buy that last piece of land to do what they want to do with. They've bought all the land around it. Once the potatoes are out of the ground, they're going to buy that last piece. So we need to do our farming up on this end of our property somewhere. So we're going to utilize this land, some of this land, for farming. We're going to clear some of those trees out to make room. So I'm going to make a temporary road into here, and then down by the shop I'm going to make another road that goes out behind the shop and kind of up and around that big hill where the gravel pit is, just to give us another access point to the backside of the gravel pit. So I'm going to get started on that, run down and get the bulldozer and start making this road. Alright, I decided I'm going to make the road behind the shop that goes up and around the backside of the gravel pit first. And then when I'm done here, I'll haul the bulldozer over to the house and make the road, the dirt road that's going to go into the field where the farming and animals is going to be. Of course, we own all this land behind behind me as well that we can utilize for farming if we need to, but we're going to start in this field for some farming first, at least with the farming animals, so I think I'm going to come back here a little bit further. Let's see, let's go right about here. I do like using this Caterpillar. I know it's older than the other dozers that I have, but there's something about the old dozers that I like. I just like to operate them, even though I have newer and higher tech equipment or dozers. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to angle or maneuver this road up and around behind that sand pit, but so we are at the end of June. July is right around the corner. July 4th is right around the corner. I think the potatoes will be ready in should be another couple months still before I need to harvest them. My brother and I are going to be making a few more purchases as far as equipment for our business. We're gonna buy a trailer to haul cattle, pigs, sheep, and horses. And we're gonna buy a Mack truck that has a log loader attached to the back of it. We've already found one that we want to buy. Just gotta go pick it up and pay for it. That's probably all I'm going to do for this moment, for this road. I'm going to come back up here and do some more surveying as far as how I want to finish laying out this road. Make a few more passes with the dozer over it. I just wanted to get a start on breaking ground, getting with the road getting into the backside of the gravel pit. So I'm going to go load this up, haul it up to the house, and get that road started into the field. Alright, I'm back up to the house, just getting ready to break some ground on this road. I'm not going to go very far, I just want to get it started. And then my brother and I are going to kind of assess how we want to lay everything out for where the animals are going to be and everything. So I'm hoping by tomorrow we'll have both roads done, or it may be a couple days getting the roads done and how we want them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one started here. I'm going to keep picking away at this road. My brother and I will try to figure out how we're going to lay everything out. But I'm going to keep going with this, and I'll catch up with you guys here tomorrow or within the next few days. All right, I just went down and picked up a cattle hauler trailer, brand spanking new. And now I gotta run back out town. My brother's gonna give me a ride. We also bought a Mack truck that has a log loader attached to it. Since we're not going to be going too crazy into the logging business, we're not going to, at least not for right now, so we're just going to buy a smaller, because we already sold the John Deere log loader, so we do need something, because we are going to do some logging, but for right now we're not going to go too crazy into it, so we just bought a small Mack truck with a log loader attached to it. So I gotta go pick that up, and then I'll give you guys one quick tour of what we've got done over there in the, as far as the roads that we've been making in the fields by the sand pit and where the farm animals and whatnot will be. So, but first I'm gonna go grab that Mack truck and I'll see y'all back here. Alright, I'm just getting back with the Mack log loader. I'm going to bring it over here because we're going to be doing some log work. So we're going to need it over here. Let's park it off to the side, jump out, show you what it looks like. This is a Prentice 2124. Attached to a Mack truck. This is all we really need for what we'll be doing for logging for right now. So my brother and I are going to have the same company that built our shop sheds for all of our machinery and equipment. We're gonna have them come back here and start building some buildings for farm animals. So I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air and give you an overview of what's gonna happen and what we've done with the roads and what's gonna happen with the farming side of things, where the buildings, farming animal buildings will go or whatnot. So I'm going to throw the drone up in there and give you guys a bird's eye view of all that. Alright, so those trees just on the other side of the Mack are going to be cut down. The ones that are kind of oddly stuck out in the middle of the field there, we're not going to cut too far back, but just those ones that are out kind of in the field, as well as these ones over here that are stuck out in the field. Give us some more room for our farming area. So as you can see, I finished extending the road all the way to connect to this road. I got all the excess dirt scooped up and hauled away. I'm going to have to haul an excavator up to the top of this road and fix some areas that need to be, well, leveled out. And I plan on extending the road. Goes down through here. Needs to be leveled out. And then the road's going to come up through here. So I got to kind of dig out some dirt and flatten it out and whatnot. And at some point, my brother and I are going to start cutting the logs across the road from the shop to start making an area for our little logging area. We probably won't do a crazy big area for it, but we do want something to have for the logging part of things. And as far as farming goes, the animals will probably be on both sides of this road that I made through the field. Probably some horses and cows on this side, and sheep and chickens, and we might even get into some bees on this side, and probably pigs on this side. But we're gonna have a company come in and start banging away at getting the buildings built for all the animals. So hopefully within the next few weeks, they'll either be all done or almost done with that. So we can start getting some animals bought and brought in. There's a place right in town that sells and buys farm animals, so that's where we're going to be going. And about where the truck is parked, where the cattle hauler I just bought is, on the far side of our property, we're probably going to build a barn or something, some type of big shed or barn there. So that big area will be getting filled up. But that's going to do it for me today. Lots of stuff left to do. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care.